Hey, 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 my beautiful Sagittarius. How's it going, you guys? All right, y'all. So, this is going to be for those who have Sagittarius in their chart. If you're new here and you like my vibe, you like the way that I read, make sure you subscribe so that you can get your energy in the mix, okay? If you are a returning subscriber, a returning person, hey, I really appreciate your support. I am intentionally connecting with your energy. I am desiring to um, create content that's intentionally for you. Okay, so really make sure you're interacting with my videos if you like my guidance. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be putting out a video for each sign, and I'm gonna like based off the ones who have the most interactions will get the most videos from me because I really want to make sure that I'm catering to those who are like viewing my channel versus just spreading my energy like super thin because I put a lot into these readings and I do want to make sure it's just mutual balance type of energy. Like, there's no point in me making certain videos for certain like things where that's not going to be viewed or interacted with, if that makes sense. So I'm being more mindful of that. Being brought into my awareness because if there's no attention on certain things, like if there's no interactions with certain things, that means they're not there, and there's no reason for me to like use my energy for it. Okay, so yeah, Sagittarius, we're going to be looking at where you're at currently, and then we're going to be looking at what's coming towards you, and we're going to have the advice at the end. And for that advice, I'm really excited. With this method, I'm going to be having three different pals, okay, because we might all be dealing with similar energy coming our way, but we all got like different advice based off of our own energy, okay? So think about which pal you're feeling called to, pal one, two, or three, and we're going to pull that for the advice. Y'all know I like to do the where you're at currently, just so you know if it's your storyline, if you know that's your energy. General readings, you really do gotta like you gotta be careful with it. You know, if it's something that's personal to your energy, that's like, it's different with that. But general is like, I'm gonna pick up on your energy or whatever. But there's a really good chance that I'll pick up on, someone else's energy too, because we have to get the message out. Okay, and so we're going to start off with a positive affirmation card to break the negative cycle that we can all easily fall victim into, and then we're going to get into the reading, okay? Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for allowing for me to release ego with all of my readings. Thank you so much for allowing for me to get connected to our spiritual team, our ancestors who are the most healed and who has our highest intentions in mind. Thank you for allowing for me to receive this message and deliver it in a way where they will be receptive to it. Thank you for also allowing for whoever's watching to trust their own intuitive nudges that will be sparked from this reading, and for allowing for them to be able to trust themselves and making the decisions that are for their highest good. I say yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's see what positive affirmation card I'm going to start you off with. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What positive affirmation I'm going to start my Sagittarius off with? Show me clearly. Okay, so we have I'm willing to let go, and all of my relationships are harmonious. Okay, got a lot of orange here, a lot of orange, yellow, so and purple. Okay, let's see what I am affirmation card they have for you. More orange. Yeah, more orange. Okay. Yellow, orange is like your sacral. The purple is your crown chakra. So it's like something with your thought patterns, your intuition, your inner knowing, as well as like your energy. You could be possibly noticing how your energy is around particular people. It's kind of what I'm getting from this, okay? And realizing, which relationships or which spaces, you should just like cut out altogether. Like this, I'm willing to let go type of energy. So we have all my relationships are harmonious. It says when we create harmony in our minds and our heart, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer always. Okay, so for this, like I said, some of y'all are realizing that your outer reality could be out of harmony, and slash are you're starting to realize that you do have harmony with certain people, and you're really loving the way that harmony feels. That is like it's almost a drastic difference between harmonious relationships and the relationships that aren't harmonious. Okay, and I feel like you're like realizing this, and it's being brought into your awareness. Or you're like starting to take more note of like our desire. You could even be starting to desire to have more harmonic type of relationships in your life, and you're like, okay, the inner creates the outer always. And so if my outer is in disharmony, it's because there's something within me that's in disharmony. Okay, because I'm holding on to certain thought patterns, I'm holding on to certain energies that's attracting this type of disharmonic relationship. Okay, there's something internal of me that could be an emotion, that could be a thought pattern. That's why this I'm willing to let go is here. Okay, because I need to be willing to let go of certain emotions. I need to be willing to let go of certain thought patterns that is internal of me that could be creating a particular outer that I don't feel like I want to be aligned to. Okay. So when we create harmony in our minds and our hearts, will find it in our lives. So that means my mind and my heart need to be on the same page internally. Okay. Some of y'all are doing this. Okay. Some of y'all, this is like you're wondering why things may be disruptive and your external is because your mind and your heart is not on the same page. And so this is just like saying like, hey, can I create plans? Can I create plans, um, that my mind and my heart can agree to. Okay, that my mind and my heart both say yes to. They both accept it. They both are okay with this. Okay, being able to like bring that into the play when it comes to my decision making and just my life as a whole, like that's going to help me have more harmonious relationships external of me. So this could be being able to actually overcome certain obstacles and problems with certain relationships external of you for some of y'all, and some of y'all is literally releasing certain disharmonic and dysfunctional type of connections and relationships and bringing in new ones based off of your mind and your heart finally being on the same page. You're realizing that, you may have been doing things that you didn't love, or being around energies from, a place of like lack of love for self, or, that your heart didn't really align with. Okay. So with this, I'm willing to let go. So this relationships who are harmonious, this is you creating more harmonic relationships, like brand new ones. Some of y'all is like actually getting your mind and your heart on the same page so that you can be in more harmony with the relationships that are already around you. Okay. I'm willing to let go. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. Okay. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. I just feel like there's nothing that could be really said about it. It said what it said. It said what it said. Look, it goes with this too. I am happy. 21, I take control over my happiness. When my happiness depends on others' actions, I am at the mercy of things that I cannot control. Instead, I choose to cultivate consistent happiness by focusing on the things that I love about myself. I am happy. So it's like I'm no longer giving like I'm no longer asking for permission to be happy from other people, nor am I allowing for other people's actions or love or like what they do for me or what they don't do for me dictate my ability to be happy. Okay, I have that ability to be happy. If I can focus on the things that I love about myself versus focusing on, what this person may not like, just that energetic shift, like me focusing on things that I love about myself, can help me feel happy. It can help me feel more passionate about myself. It can help me feel more energetically like upbeat. Okay. We also have I am discerning. I love myself enough to say no to people and situations that don't serve my highest good. I am discerning. So literally with the I'm willing to let go, there are some relationships that you just need to be willing to let go versus trying to control how they're living their life or control what they do to make them happy, to make themselves happy or unhappy, whatever. It's just saying release and let it go. Okay. Love yourself enough to say no to certain people and situations. Okay. Environments as a whole that's not necessarily aligned with what it is that you desire to create. Okay. And we have our perceptive here at the bottom of the deck. My intuition is powerful. When I'm unsure, my intuition is sure. I strengthen my intuition by trusting it and responding to its impulses. I am perceptive, okay? And it's honestly coming from this willingness to let go, because if you're holding on to other people's like creations or idea of like what should be created, it's blocking, or their voice is speaking on top of what your intuition is also saying, okay? And so sometimes it's hard to like just imagine a lot of people talking at once, and you're like trying to hear, you know, you got your intuition, you got this other people's voice, you got, you know, background noises, you got other people voices and stuff all around you. And so it's like that's why you have to be willing to let go. Okay, you're like, hey, I hear you, you know, you got it, you found what works for you, I'm happy for you, you know, like I'm going to like let it go, I'm going to release and let it go. I don't feel like that necessarily serves my highest good. And when it comes to something that serves your highest good, that's a feeling within yourself. Okay, you ask yourself, does this feel like love? And if the answer is no, then you release it and let it go. Okay, bars. Okay, like, and that just comes with your own boundaries. Okay, you're, like I said, like it says, you're paying attention to your heart now more. Your mind, your heart and your mind being in alignment is just like the love that you have for yourself, and your mind is like your intuition. Okay, your intuition is going to always know. Your intuition is powerful. Your intuition is always here talking to you. However, it's like important for you to strengthen that connection with it, because let's say, you know, there's going to always be like static or other noises or other people's energy around you. How can I look, you know how you look at your girlfriend or like your homie across the room in a party or whatever, and they give you that look, and you know that hey, they're ready to go, or hey, come save me type of energy. That's how you need to be with your intuition. Your intuition always, like, you know, guiding you, letting you know where to go and stuff. And so it's like that's a connection that you have to strengthen. And sometimes you strengthen it literally by not listening to what someone else is talking to you. Like, let's say you looking at your friend and you got someone who's trying to like flirt with you or whatever on the side, and you like, okay, yeah, whatever, like, you know, gotta go, and you go help your friend out. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was saying in my head. I feel like it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Let's see where you're at currently. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What's the current energy for my Sagittarius and Sons? The current energy around my Sagittarius. Show me clearly, please, Spirit. What's the current energy, baby? We got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? We got the Knight of Pentacles with this Queen of Wands here, the Emperor, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Wands. Interesting. The Nine of Cups with the Seven of Swords, for me, it does give kind of selfish energy, kind of like self-centered type of energy. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. More or less like, it's almost like, okay, y'all, the Seven of Swords is deception. Okay, it's deception. Like, this could be like lying to yourself, or like lying to yourself maybe when it comes to what you need for it to be like, to embrace your gifts. You know, we have this Queen of Wands energy here. This Queen of Wands is technically your energy as a fire sign. This is a creator. It's a fiery person. This person's about, usually the Queen of Wands is in their healing stage, you know. They are a leader, very fiery. They have certain imperfections and dark energies that they have to transmute. You know, this is about someone who could claim their power back from some sort of like healing situation, some sort of dark situation. Like, that's usually the Queen of Wands, like someone who is taking their power back, someone who's saying like, I'm not going to stand down. You know, someone who's saying I'm not going to give up. Okay, even if they feel like giving up. So this Queen of Wands do feel like, you know, they're kind of fighting for something. Like, they do feel like they're experiencing a loss here with this Five of Cups. They may be missing something, missing someone, or maybe even just kind of like battling with their past. They could be battling with their past with a father or a husband figure or a boss in a way with this Emperor energy. Because we do have this Justice card here. This Justice card is Libra energy. We have Aries energy. This talks about the truth, okay? This talks about standards. This talks about boundaries. It could even talk about the justice system. And like I said, the Emperor is like, the Emperor usually is about doing the right thing. But with the Seven of Swords and this Nine of Cups here, there's someone who I feel like failed to do the right thing, okay? I feel like they failed to like completely be honest about something. Like, there's most definitely something that like I feel like I've been taken advantage of, or I feel like, you know, I've been taken from. That's this energy here. Like I feel like I've been taken from. Or I feel like I can't trust something or trust someone. Okay. Like this Nine of Cups, I feel like this is someone who's not really willing to like fully open themselves up to something because they don't know if they can like really trust it. And it could be because they're still battling with their past, okay? Because the Nine of Cups is almost like wish fulfillment type of energy, okay? It is almost like a like enjoying myself. Like someone just kind of feels like I can't fully enjoy myself because I feel like I always have to like look over my shoulders. Okay. Like, cause I'm seeing this as the same energy right here. But it's just really interesting because like the rest of the cards look like really good cards. You know, they don't look like they look good, but ooh, there's the Five of Swords. Let's get to it. We're gonna get into it, okay? But yeah, so this is someone who's just like, I feel like they're kind of learning their self-worth. So that would be like the Queen of Wands energy. Wonder if this Emperor is like you taking control of your life. It could be you taking control over your life, maybe even trying to boss up with this Emperor energy. It could be you maybe even handling certain father wounds with this Emperor. But ultimately, the Knight of Pentacles is what came out, y'all. And that usually talks about just feeling like things are kind of moving slow for you when it comes to the progress of something, okay? You feel like there's slow progress when it comes to some sort of stability. The Knight of Pentacles is facing in the right direction. So it means that you are stable or you have stability here. But it's almost like it's like I know I can do better, or I know I can go further, or I know I could go faster, or I know, like, I just know that things could be better. Okay, that's how someone feels. I know things can be better. So this is some like defensive energy. This is someone who feels like giving up on something, even though they may kind of miss it with this Five of Cups here. They could be honestly waiting for some sort of apology. Like this Nine of Cups, this looks like someone who's just like sitting, waiting, you know, and feel like they're waiting for someone to make things right with this Seven of Swords. Like I'm waiting for someone to make things right with this Justice card. I'm waiting for someone to apologize. I'm waiting for someone to maybe like speak their truth, you know, communicate truthfully, communicate honestly, or maybe even try to resolve things. Like that's that Three of Cups. Like sometimes the Three of Cups could talk about reuniting. It could talk about a party. It could talk about a celebration. It could talk about a friendship. But I'm feeling like this is almost like a reconnecting type of energy. Like if this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles technically are like the same energy. Some of y'all, oh my gosh, okay. Some of y'all, this is like a third party situation because sometimes the Queen of Wands could talk about the other woman and it was like someone who was like a close friend, okay? Sometimes the Queen of Wands could talk about that, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles is the Justice card. Like this is heavy like marriage vibe because the Emperor is here. And so like with that Seven of Swords, it's like some of y'all, this could be somebody else who's just kind of deceptive. But I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles energy, there's like some sort of neglect here. Like someone feels neglected. Like I'm trying to see if like this person just has trust issues or like do they feel like some sort of past energy is like coming back. some sort of past energy that they felt like they fought off is coming back or something. Some of y'all is someone from your family. It could be a father, because we see this Five of Swords with this Ten of Cups. Like, that's like someone you could, it could be a baby father for some of y'all. Like, this is like someone who either was a part of your family, who you felt like was a part of your family. That Five of Swords is unresolved family issues, unresolved like baggage, unresolved like energy, unresolved like work or actions or responsibilities, unresolved responsibilities from some sort of like family member. Okay, could even be like some sort of expectation. But this Magician card is like someone could be like, I don't know, I feel like it's some power play or some power play moves or something that's coming, that's here with some sort of like, either like someone who you felt like was a part of your family, or someone who is a part of your family. Be someone who's blood related to you, or just someone who's like part of the family, because it could be at a workplace. Could be like the workplace could have like this rule to like be a family unit. But with this Five of Swords, there's like some sort of detrimental type of energy that's like lurking, or like there's like little communication with this. Okay, but this Page of Swords is like, I'm aware of it, have a nice idea of it, like it's here, it's here. It could be something online. Okay, just like this energy that's trying to manipulate, that's trying to be like messy. It could be a family member or something. And I don't know, like this is here. I feel like you might be trying to like break free from it, not necessarily let it get to you, but I do see that there's taunts here. Taunts from your past. You may be trying to like release it and let it go. Or you're just still trying to fight. Like this person's just doing their best not to give up on something. Okay, with this Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, Five of Cups, they're doing their best to like not get so stuck on things that they can't control. Even though they do feel like they could cry over things like spilling over, crying over spilled milk, or they could cry over like things from the past, or cry over things that are that have lost in their life. Like they're doing their best to not give up, because they know that they have the power. Like they know that there's still tools, there's still relationships, there's people that's still around them that can help them continue to fight, that can help them continue to move forward. Okay, so this is the energy of someone who's not giving up despite what has been taken from them, despite the lies that have been said. Because there's most definitely someone who either isn't being a person of their word, or who's not really taking responsibility or accountability on something, or not being honest about something. And I feel like whatever this feminine energy is, like they're just doing their best to just continue to move forward regardless, not let the past, like if this is someone you're with who, you know, you could be waiting for them to apologize, like you're doing your best not to let the past make you want to give up on like either having a connection with this person, or even allow for them to be your friend. You may like still want to try to like make a friendship work, even though you feel like they didn't like do the right thing as the emperor. Okay, but there's a lot of slow progress here. Like you feel like you're going in the right direction, but you may be afraid to like fully move forward. Okay, let's see what's coming towards you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Like if this is like your money, with all of that was out there, and that Emperor was there, that's you being your own boss. That Nine of Cups with the Seven of Swords is just you feeling like you're not using your gifts to their fullest of capabilities. Okay, you are learning how to focus on the things that you can control, and not let the things that you can't control make you feel tired and beat up. But you are kind of like on a verge of just like feeling tired, just kind of like wanting to give up. But like with the Queen of Wands being there, it like this is stuff you can handle. Even though you are tired, you're like still pushing through. Like that's the Wounded Warrior card. Okay, I feel like since you know that things can be bigger, things could be better, things could be faster, like you're very like you're pushing yourself. Okay, you're not really allowing for the defeating, like our losses, any type of losses or any type of defeating situations to bring you down. Like That's why that Page of Swords was there, because it's like it's in the back of your mind, but like Page of Swords is like small thoughts, okay, small ideas. Like you still think about it, and it's still there a little bit, but it's not like that much. It's not like, it's just like with the Ten of Wands being there, it's just something that you know you can release and let go. You can let go of that energy. You've worked through it, and slash all, you know you're capable of working through it. You just do your best not to fall into that trap of being taunted or picked on, okay? Because I do see that in your energy. It could be in your mind space of like feeling taunted or played with. That could just be in your mind for some of y'all, but some of y'all, it could be certain energies. So you feel like just kind of like they can look at you, spy on you, be like lurking on you, and just try to taunt you in a way, okay? And you're doing your best not to give your power to that. Like you're doing your best to connect with like friends who help you be that Queen of Pentacles. Connect with nurturing friends. You're connecting with nurturing friends, okay? You're having more nurturing people in your energy, people who you feel like can bring you long-term stability, and slash are like, when it comes to the friendship, the connection, but also when it comes to just like helping you move forward with your career. You could even be working with friends, okay? Working with people who you feel like is your soul family or soul tribe. Okay, so let's see what's coming towards you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What is coming towards my Sagittarius? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords that's coming towards you, y'all. This is the end of some sort of chapter. Okay, this is some sort of end. It could be what was in the back of your mind, like that thing that's been taunting you, that Page of Swords energy. That could be someone who's been lurking on you, and such, or you've been lurking on them. Just that unresolved thing. It could be unresolved family issue, like I said, for some of y'all. Some of y'all could have been unresolved with someone who you want to build a family with, someone who you felt like, you know, just didn't do the right thing. Like someone like, you know, you could have just always been in a way waiting for them to come and apologize to you, and they never did. And so with this Ten of Swords, it could be them. Like, I feel like this is you wiping the energy away. I feel like this is you closing the cycle altogether. Are they coming to apologize? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna cap, y'all. I see it not happening. Okay. Um, but for some reason the Ten of Swords is coming up, so like this would be the last page of that chapter. And sometimes the Ten of Swords talk about feeling betrayed, you know, and so that's why I don't feel like that person is coming back to do the right thing, whatever it is, whether that's a boss, a husband, um a father type of figure, someone who you felt like you gave control to, or who had control over you in a way, you know, or someone who was like a partner. Like it could have been even a business partner with that like the emperor boss energy type of role, okay? But this is you, I feel like, turning a page. Okay, we got the Temperance card, that's Sagittarius energy, the Wheel of Fortune. This talks about divine timing heavy with both of these cards, and this is like the wheels turning. Okay, so I feel like whatever this chapter is, whatever this painful chapter is, I feel like, you know, this spirit coming in and just kind of closing it up all together. That's what the World card is, just completing it, just completing it. Okay, we have Aquarius energy here, we have Scorpio energy here, Taurus energy here, and Leo energy here, so you can have that in your chart. Capricorn and Taurus energy here is strong. Okay, and look at that, baby. Like, that's a lot. Okay, so this Five of Pentacles, this Hierophant card, this Devil card here, this is like some sort of like commitment that someone felt chained to. And this Five of Pentacles is like, someone does feel like they feel like codependent. This is like feeling chained to a system, feeling chained to a relationship, feeling chained to, some of y'all, it's like the government. Some of y'all, this could be a marriage. Some of y'all, this could be a particular religion or something, a position. This could even be some sort of like establishment or something that could have like kicked somebody out. I see that here because some of y'all, like, this looks like the same person. Like, Because you see, this is look like two women, okay, and that's the devil. This also low key kind of look like two women, but this could be a man, okay. Some of y'all, this could be like a woman who's like really studly though. You can't really tell the face, like, but I feel feminine energy from this person, even though this could literally be a man, okay. So that's like this traditional way of looking at things or viewing things. And like for me, this looks like someone who's gotten like kicked out of something. Could be a religion or some sort of system or some sort of establishment. Like, um, I feel like this happened already. Okay, some of y'all could have got kicked out of like your parents' house or kicked out because like they found out that you liked girls or something, or some sort of establishment. Some of y'all could have tried to get married with someone of the same sex and like it was kind of left out, like just left out in the cold or something. That's here for somebody, okay? I feel like the betrayal of that or the thoughts of that is what's coming up. Some of y'all like this is like literally ending it. It's completing it, okay? But I do see with this Knight of Wands, this Nine of Swords, this Five of Swords, like that is that unresolved like energy. Like whoever this person is, maybe you left this person. Like there's just like someone who's having restless nights and they're growing resentment because of that. Maybe in a way, whoever this energy is could be this energy. Okay, because you see these two people that are like walking away with their head down. They're like sad, they feel hurt, but they like have each other. Okay, that's something like some of y'all is a parent. That could be y'all sister. Some of y'all it is someone who you were like in a romantic connection with. They don't necessarily have to be the same sex, but some of y'all I see that. Some of y'all it's like a teacher, like or someone like a boss at your work, at your job, whoever this person was, like they were literally teaching the both of y'all, or they were like very open at first at one point when it comes to just like being collaborating with y'all or working with y'all. But then it's like all of a sudden, like, I don't know, the table turned or something, like some switch was flipped, okay? Very interesting. Okay, so let's look at the advice, y'all, because ultimately this is what's coming towards you. It's time to let something go, is what it seems like for me with this Ten of Swords. But everybody has different advice, so pick a number 1, 2, and 3. This is an opportunity, like something's going to be changing. The wheels are going to be flipping. I feel like a new chapter is going to be starting. Something is going to be completing, and it's about time with that Temperance card being there. But like with this Hierophant, this Devil, this Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, like this right here depends on the choices that are made, depends on what's completed, like what's thrown out and what's like made room for. Because the Temperance card is like almost like, hey, let's make room. The Wheel of Fortune could be like, what this could talk about lessons, it could talk about habits. That World card could talk about a sense of feeling complete, like feeling like you finally completed something major in your life and you're finally like receiving the rewards and slash are healing from it. But some of y'all, like, this is like you're in a way about to start preaching to someone that times have changed and it's time for them to like update their system or something like that, and they're not open to that at all. And like the time has changed part, it could go for some sort of like like different type of lifestyle. Okay, some of y'all is like on a basis of marriage, but some of y'all is just like being a little bit more hip when it comes to the way you promote yourself or the way you put yourself out there. Maybe you put yourself out there in a more sexually empowered way. You show more skin, okay? And like you see how this person's like, you don't need to be doing that. Like that's of the devil if you're naked and you're showing skin, okay? Like that's how someone feels, and it's like if that's what you're going to be doing, if that's how you're going to be showing up in this establishment or this world or in this church or something like that, then you need to go. Like both of y'all can go. Like there's like some harsh things that have been said or will be said that's going to create a lot of change. Okay. Like I feel like this is something you're going to be able to overcome. Like there's some sort of learning curve here, an opportunity to collaborate, an opportunity to work out some sort of agreement here that's going to like bring you on top, that's going to like have you in your power. Okay. It's going to be certain relationships here that's going to like help you create this new path for yourself. It's going to be difficult, but there's stability here. There's a home. Like this is the answer of your prayers right here. Like this is your happiness, your emotional fulfillment. And it's coming from something you're creating, something you're manifesting, but it's like something had to end in order for that. Something had to be over in order for you to be even facing that direction, in order for you to even realize what was in front of you. Okay. And when I tell you that don't make no damn sense to me, honey, okay? But we just gonna keep it pushing, okay? So 1, 2, and 3, let's get the advice, okay? Let's start off with Power 1. What advice you have for Power 1, Spirit? Show me clearly. I'm gonna go ahead and pull 2 and 3, 2. What advice you have for Power 2, Spirit? Show me clearly what advice you have for Power 2, okay? Okay. What advice do you have for Power 3, Spirit? Okay, we got Power 3 right there. So I like to pull some romance angel cards too, because some of y'all, you know, it's love. Some of y'all, like, it's like a general message. Some of y'all, it's like your life, your beliefs, your spirituality. Some of y'all, it's like a job or something. We read all the energies that we can pick up on. It's different for all of us. That's why we got the different advice. So pick 1, 2, or 3. Outside. 1, 2, or 3. And we're going to read the advice for you, okay? I'm going to pull one more from the Heal Yourself deck. Thank you so very much. Also, let me know how y'all like this advice portion. Do you like the 1, 2, or 3? Or like, should I just do one advice and like pick up on whatever storyline / advice that I pick up on? Let me know. Like I said, I'm learning how to use my energy properly too. I want to, like, I really do. Like, if you watch my stuff and you gain something from it, like, I want to balance things out with your voice feeling heard too. Okay. And you like, yeah, like this person is lit and I love coming to them for quick guidance or like just help, like helping me move forward or confirmation in a way. And like, I would love to receive this, or I love to see this, or I love to see what will be pulled from this, you know? So, okay, Power 1. So we have helpful people. We have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We have faith. Wow, we have faith here twice, okay? And that's this Temperance card here, y'all, okay? That's this Temperance card here for you, for those who pick Power 1. That Temperance card does talk about divine delays. It talks about divine timing, like I said. Some of y'all, this is like just really trusting in divine timing, having faith for when you will feel whole again. It's like that Ten of Swords could be the depression. The Ten of Swords could be, you know, feeling like have anxiety, or, you know, you have been betrayed, or you're like, you feel like you could still just be feeling betrayal. Like this Ten of Swords could be happening currently or could have happened a long time ago. Okay. Like this is like, it's the last page. That's why I do kind of feel like it happened a while ago, but it can happen. It could have happened recently. Okay. I feel like this happened a while ago and it's like about time to just let it go. But Ten of Swords is like PTSD. Okay. Like Ten of Swords isn't really anything to play with. We can look at it as a card. And sometimes for me personally, looking at it as a card helps me know how to work through it personally for myself. I appreciate it. But like being able to actually feel what the Ten of Swords is, like, it's painful. Okay. Like this person is numbing themselves just from scrolling, mindlessly scrolling. Okay. So you like just, there's a lot of people who scroll mindlessly on their phone and don't even realize that they're being in this Ten of Swords state. They don't realize that they're numbing themselves. Okay. They don't realize that their being, and they're numbing themselves for feeling so that they won't feel the pain that's in them, so they won't like feel these swords that are within them. Okay, like when I realized that I was in the Ten of Swords state, was like a year or two ago, before I had made the move that I made. And like for me, I had to pull out each one of these swords. I had to first put the phone down and pull each of these swords out, and so each of them took time. Okay, each of these swords is something that had happened to me that has left this mark on my mind, okay, or left a mark on my spirit. And I have to pull it out and allow for that wound to heal. Okay, I have to touch it. I have to remember it. Okay, so like with the understanding that this is putting me in a very vulnerable position, but understanding that I know that I can take all of these swords out. And the last sword, the one that's going to be in my neck, that's me speaking. That's me using my voice. Okay, there's literally a sword in my neck, y'all. How the hell am I going to talk? Okay, so that's some of y'all like it's about time to stop blocking my throat chakra. Some of y'all, it's like there's something painful that has happened that came from me speaking, or something that happened like painfully when it came to like my ability to speak. There's something in someone's chest. So I feel like for those who picked this card right here, I do feel like it's just telling you to lean on to these helpful people and have faith that these helpful people are just going to come into your life. Okay, because like when you have this many swords, or like you feel like you're in that Ten of Swords state, I feel like the people who are this, like they feel like they're either getting over this Ten of Swords state, or they feel like they're in this Ten of Swords state. They clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It's like asking yourself, are you going to be stuck on this last page? Like this could be a relationship where you feel like you have been betrayed in. Are you going to stay here? Clearly decide what he wants so that it comes to you now. Like if you're able to like really break away and look at the bigger picture and just like know like what you deserve, that like what you've always pictured before you had this betrayal happen to you. Do you feel like it's fair to give up on that picture? Do you feel like it's fair for you to not get what it is that you deserve? Do you feel like it's fair for you to stay in this position? So like if you're ready for a new chapter, if you're ready for a new page, whether that's you starting things over with another person or with the same person. If it's with the same person, like clearly decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. You have to like be willing to let go of some sort of betrayal that has happened with you in them. And that's difficult. Look, like I'm not saying it's impossible, because if that's what you do, more power to you, boo. High key. Like I feel like for myself, when it comes to my own personal development, maybe it's my Scorpio in me. Like I feel like it's gonna be extremely difficult to let go of something that has hurt me, and like restart with that person again. Like let go of something that has felt like this much pain, and give that person another chance. For me personally, and since I feel like I personally can't do that, doesn't mean you can't. Since I feel like I can't let it go, I know it's going to be there mentally. It's not fair for me to even have this person even try. It's not fair, because I'm never going to be able, like it's going to always be there, and it's going to like block me. It's going to literally create a blockage for me. That's what my belief is, and I haven't worked through that belief to let it go. And when you're in that type of pain, I didn't even have the energy to want to work through that belief. I don't want to believe that I can work through this with you, when I'm feeling like this. That's me personally. Your heart, you take that sword out your heart, and it starts beating again for that person. You feel like you really do love them. You just need time to heal. You need time to take these swords out. You need time to release this dead end mindset. You need time to recover yourself, and when the time is right, yes, you want that person back in your reality, and you have faith. You actually genuinely have faith that y'all can come together. That's why I'm saying just clearly decide what it is that you want so it comes to you now. Do you want to give this person another chance, or do you want something new? You can have either. Okay. and there's going to be helpful people that's going to come and help you get through this. Okay, so I want to read the faith card, and the fact that both faith came out for both of these is like, because you feel really like you have to have faith that you're going to feel whole again, and that the time will come for you to feel like where you will feel complete. Okay, like this could be like you going without because you didn't want to be under someone's control with that Five of Pentacles here. And you have people who are in this struggle with you, who wants to help you, like who wants to help you feel whole, who wants to help you feel happy, who wants to help you feel grounded, who want to help you feel stable, who want to help you feel complete, who want to help you paint that complete picture. There are people out there who, it could even be a community, like there's government programs that are out there who do, okay, who don't view you like this, okay, who's not going to make you feel like this ostracized and hurt, okay, because that Five of Swords is that hurt people energy. It's someone who feels lonely. It's someone who has a lot of resentment, and you know they are fighting demons. This is someone who's fighting demons, and with that type of energy, like they become hostile to everybody around them. Okay, if it's you, you know that's what you do, like you reach out to certain assistance with faith. You know, if this is you battling addictions or whatever, like it comes from you giving your power and your control to that addiction. And that's why this Temperance card is here, because now it's time to declutter certain things out. It's time to throw away certain habits that make you feel incomplete, you know, that makes you feel unhealthy, like that makes you feel, yeah, heavy with the incomplete. Okay, like if this is you fighting your own demons or whatever, it's like it's a personal power shift. Okay, but if that's someone else's, like this is something you're not in control of and it's detrimental to your highest good, and so you say no to it. You close that cycle out and you give it to God, baby. Okay, you got someone else who's like dealing with their own addictions and devils, to where it's like putting you in a difficult position. You give it to God. You literally do. Okay, so let's see what this faith card says for you. Okay, it says, we are all wounded. Some wounds are recognized easily while others are not. Forge ahead and do not allow for your pain to hold you back. You are meant to inspire others, and if you do not carry on, they will suffer. It is time to deliver your message. I am more than I think I am. What frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you are experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow for myself to shine? Narrow focus, miracles all around, not following wise counsel, not accepting your gifts, using energy in a self-defeating way, gift, muse, and fear. Okay, so for this is really low key saying that you're like this person, like this is you, this devil card, this Nine of Swords with that Five of Swords. Okay, and that's for some of y'all, but it's based off of what was said to you from your family. It's kind of going to get our certain belief patterns. That's why it says we're all wounded. Some wounds are recognized easily while others are not. This person didn't know that they were wounded. You know, they didn't know that the things that you said, that they said and done, like had you like up at night, like crying or giving you nightmares. They didn't know that it affected you in this way, in this manner. Okay, they're not aware of that. But it's like, just because you went through this situation with that particular person, don't allow for it to silence you as a whole. Like, oh my gosh, y'all, like y'all got tears coming down my eyes, you know, because this person has a sword in their throat. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's saying, like, if you don't carry out your message, like, other people will suffer. Like, you're meant to inspire others. So you just have to allow for yourself to shine. Okay, you have miracles all around you. Like, this is massive change that's happening for you. You may not know how, but just trust your why, trust your purpose, trust, you know, have faith. Okay, alrighty, so that things can massively turn in your favor. Okay, so now we're going to be moving to pile 2. Whew. That. Okay, that felt. Okay, so pile 2, we have you're ready here. Awesome. We got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, we got selling out and we have acceptance. Okay, woo. Woo! This is like way much better energy. Look, let me dry my eyes. Look, Pat, one, you got it. Okay, you got it. You can get through this. we're all in different stages in our lives, okay? And like all we have to do is just not give up and keep moving forward, okay? And I promise things get better, okay? Even when you feel your lowest, like I feel like I cry because I get it, you know, like, and who knows if this connects to me in some way, you know? So like I can look at it and like really see how does that apply to my life, especially if I picked that first pal. Like if I had picked pal one, you know, because sometimes you literally don't realize how wounded you are. Like you could have been that person. You could be that person who's in this five of swords state that's hurting other people because you're hurt, you know, because this could either be codependency or addictions or, you know, depression or anything, you know, like this could be your demons that you're fighting and you don't realize that you're hurt because this five of swords, that could be someone's ego. Okay, like they've just been through so much betrayal and pain and hurt, like that they don't want to get hurt anymore. Like they want to always come out on top. They want to always win. Okay, and it's like they're this way, but like they end up they're the ones who's lonely. Like they're the ones who's in the bed by themselves, like feeling misunderstood, feeling like they don't have anybody because they're chained to some sort of belief pattern. Okay, because they're chained to certain like literally belief patterns. Okay, that's that three of pentacles. So it's like that shit was deep, okay? But yeah, that person can get through it regardless. So let's get to pile two. Pile two. Okay, are you ready for your blessings, honey? This is really telling you that it's time. You're ready. Okay, this is heavily letting it go for you because it's been long enough type of energy that you've had it into your reality, that you've had it in your reality. Now it's time to completely complete the cycle. Okay, like you just need to accept yourself. Like, you know, don't allow for, you know, the way you feel about yourself, your self-esteem, your own gifts to be like let go with that betrayal. Like just like, you know how some people like, dang, if I was betrayed then that means I'm not worthy, or maybe I deserve that betrayal, or maybe I deserve what was said to me or what was done to me type of energy. You know, maybe I'm not good enough, you know. And it goes back into just like that five of swords is hurt people energy. You have to not give power to other people's actions or what they said or what they've done, because you know like they could just be hurt themselves. Okay, so this selling out card talks about acting with either fear or love. Okay, it's like your integrity is being tested. Okay, like is this person going to, like, this is someone who's extremely beautiful. They just need to change their clothes. They need to change their clothes, wipe up their face, okay, and go get some sunlight. That's it. Like that's literally it with this person. Like, okay, and so this is like, don't sell yourself out. Okay, don't sell yourself out. Hold on, y'all. Okay, turn this off. Don't sell yourself out. Okay, open your heart. You have someone around you, have this soulmate connection that's around you, and it's time for you to accept them, and it's time for to accept yourself. Okay, accept your gifts especially. Okay, I want to read this acceptance card. Okay, so that's red. And it says, innocence and an inability to see one's gifts are indicated, as well as the protection of spirit guides, good luck, and an increase in self-esteem and confidence. So I really love this, y'all, because it's the innocence part for me. Okay, like this is someone like, you're so gifted, you're so talented, but you don't see it. You know, you don't see it because like there's like this almost naive type of energy. Okay, and maybe you felt like you were naive in the past, and that's why this you're ready is here, because it's like, don't act with fear. It's time for you to put yourself out there. You know, like I feel like it's with your gifts, but it could also talk about with your romantic relationships too. Like you might have felt like you were just so innocent and so naive that you were tired of getting taken advantage of, and so you just kind of close yourself off, or you just kind of like stay in this state where you're almost kind of trying to like chase people away from you. Like this person wears what they wear, or like they show up like this so that people like would be in a way turned off from them. It's kind of like what I'm feeling. Okay, and I'm not sure if it's like intentional or non-intentional, but it's almost like that. Okay, so because like this person right here is just like, you just have like this pure heart, you just really want to love, you really want to give, and you know, it can put you in difficult situations. And so right here it's like you're going to be really protected during this stage, okay? Like there's going to be a lot of good luck here and a lot of increase in your self-esteem and confidence. Like the power is going to be turned back or placed back into your hand, like almost effortlessly, okay? Like almost effortlessly, because it's like, okay, this spirit is like, okay, like now all you have to do is just go serve that pie. You know, like I'm here with you, like you're doing a great job, you're making this, like go serve the pie. And it's like someone who could be really shy, someone could be really reserved, and they like just go put the pie in front of the person's face, and then they like could go like run back and just stare at them or look at them to see at while they're eating their pie to see like what they think about it, how they feel about it. And the person eats the pie and they love it, you know, they love this pie and they want to freaking invest in it. Like they want to like invest in the brand or whatever. They buy more pies or they tell their friends about it or whatever. You know, regardless, they loved it. Okay, and like this person just smiles. You know, that person just smiles. You know, they're happy. They're not gonna feel too excited. Like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. You know, there's just someone who's just like, oh my gosh. You know, in their head they're jumping up and down, but externally they're just like smiling. Like, oh my gosh, they really loved it. That makes me so happy. Okay, so I feel like, you know, spirit is just going to be like almost sprinkling things on like the things that you're doing. Spirit just wants you to give yourself another opportunity to put yourself out there, period. And it's almost like things are going to magically happen for you. And I feel like it's because you just been through so much just simply for having the kind heart that you have. Like you just been through so much betrayal because you love so much, like because you give so much, because you're almost angelic in a way, like you're really innocent and you just want everyone to prosper. Okay, so it says, when I accept myself, I find love. Okay, a magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities resides within. Open it. Are things simple now? Cherry Heart invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. Am I assessing myself accurately, or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? Can I simply accept myself? New ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfections, feeling incomplete, selling yourself short, manifesting knowledge and luck. Okay, so literally creating a lot, and it goes back into that luck. Like it's almost like you're going to be manifesting things really fast. So it's like really make sure you put yourself out there. Just please put yourself out there. You're ready. Okay, I kind of want to read the selling out one for you. Okay, because it's number one. That's a new page, it's a new opportunity. And like even when it comes to aligning with your soulmate, because some of y'all feel like, you know, why can't I find a partner or someone like to love me too? Like you are ready to put yourself out there. You know, you have to accept yourself first. Okay, because it's like you may not even go after certain people fully or show your full personality to certain people because you feel like, you know, they will reject you because of the way you're viewing yourself. Okay, so it says your integrity and inner strength are being severely tested. You have an opportunity to act with either fear or love. Where in your life are you selling out or acting out of integrity? Are you at a job that you hate? Are you living in a toxic environment and making yourself sick in the pursuit of financial security? This card asks you to find the courage to stand up for your convictions and take steps towards doing what you love. Selling out is linked to the shadow aspect of the prostitute archetype. When you connect to this archetype, you can examine your fears around survival, power, responsibility, and success. On the light side, the prostitute can lead you to freedom, self expression, choice, and love. Okay, so heavy with love. For some of y'all, I feel like that's like self love, but also like this relationship, this connection. Okay. Um, but there is something here that is low vibrational that needs to be like walked away from. Okay, I can say it disturbs you, like it disturbs your sleep, or it like it's painful. You feel it. It's time to release it. Okay. Alrighty, so now let's move on to pile three. Pile three. Pile three. We have recovery. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. We have soulmate and we have perception, okay? So this is a recovery stage for you. With this Ten of Swords being here, this is like you might be either in your caterpillar state or just your lenses are being shifted. Okay, I feel like you're working on feeling the energies of things. Like you are starting to see things differently. I feel like you're going to be getting out of your caterpillar state for a little. Like you've been in it for a while, but you're going to be getting out of it soon. But during this caterpillar state, during this transformational state, like they're telling you to just like feel the vibrational energies that you wish to attract, especially when it comes to your soulmate in a romantic sense, but also when it comes to just like soulmate energy, like platonic sense as well. Okay, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. Like there's this soulmate energy that's here, that's around you to help shift your consciousness, help shift your perception, help open your heart, help shift your heart to help you recover. This is someone who's actually here to help you open your heart too. Okay, they're here to help you heal. Some of y'all, this person's already around you. Some of y'all, you feel it. You really feel it in your hands. Okay, because like all of these persons, like this person, their hand is glowing. This person has their hand like this. This person, their hand is like this. And this person, like, they feel this person's hand behind them. Okay. So there's just like a lot of shifts for you energetically that you're going to be like feeling and aligning to. Really trying to see which one I want to read for you. I guess the perception one. So it says Emerald offers a regal ability to see things differently and the chance of embracing transformation. Okay, there's an ability to attract wealth here if you have an open heart. The heart knows what the eyes cannot see. Often our journey brings us full circle, leaving us to wonder why things happen. Emerald Stone teaches us to follow through on whatever is before us. Going back is not an option. What in my life needs tending? How good will I allow for myself to feel? Transformations in the heart, change in perception, the unknown, promise of richer experiences, beauty, open heartedness, and appreciation. Okay, so I feel like this is someone who's been cracked wide open in a way. Okay, like I feel like for you, you're so connected to spirit. You're so connected to God. You don't feel like anything happens for no reason. Okay, and so like it's like you're so connected to God. Like even though you feel a lot of pain, it just makes you more sensitive to spirit's voice, spirit's energy, spirit's love. And so that perception is you going through certain transformations. Like your heart is like being opened in another way. You're starting to appreciate things a little bit more differently. Okay, and you're honestly, I feel like excited for this new stage, this new chapter in your life. Okay, you're seeing things differently. You really are. I don't see this as someone like this is someone who I feel like is just so connected to God and so patient and so like who likes to be at balance, that like when you feel like things have gone left, like you want it to go right. Like you want things to go right, and so you're willing to surrender. Like you know how to surrender. You know how to surrender. Okay, so this is like continue to pray, continue to affirm, continue to visualize what it is that you want. Okay, you're going to be recovering very smoothly as you just continue to stay consistent with this. Okay, let me read soulmate for you. Okay. So it says, open your heart and invite sacred love. Your soulmate is not far from you. To connect with them, you need to open your heart and call them in and have patience. If you're not ready to receive or to accept your soulmate, work on self-love. Keep working on self-love. You will be drawn to your soulmate like a magnet and feel an immense sense of familiarity, like you've known them before. Your capacity to love will increase dramatically and you will experience higher states of consciousness. No one can touch your heart in the same way that a soulmate can. It is important to note that your soulmate will not necessarily be your partner. He or she may come in a completely different form than you have imagined, but they will offer you incredible wisdom, growth, and expansion. Be aware that we connect with our soulmates when we are ready to truly evolve and move to the next level of consciousness and life experience. We attract them into our lives when we need to open our hearts fully and learn about unconditional love. Okay, and for a lot of y'all, I do feel like it will be a romantic partner, but some of y'all it's like someone who's in a role of a teacher or a guidance leader is in a way. Like this is someone who's helping you meditate, like they're being a guidance lead. They're like guiding you in some way. It's a soulmate, but they're like more or less in this teacher role. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, I pray that you were able to receive something to help you make positive progress in your journey. I love y'all so very much. Okay, if it resonated, just like it, share, interact with it so that I can, give you more of this. Let me know how it resonates with you. Let me know if you have any more questions. If you want a personal reading and you're subscribed, y'all know I have that $10 thing going on. For my subscribers, that's going to always be there. I'm just not going to always promote it. I think I'm going to put it in the comments though. But all you have to do is send me a screenshot of your name, subscribe to my channel and my email, and get your own personal reading with your own energy, video recorded sent to you. Okay, and now that's your personal energy. That's the first one. That's worth a good $100. Okay, but I want to be able to deeply connect with my tribe and give people an opportunity to experience how wonderful and amazing these readings can be, and useful. Okay, very useful. It's like a blueprint. But with that being said, y'all, I love y'all very much. I have a wonderful day on purpose. Protect your peace and don't let these hoes get you outside yourself. Toodles.